hobby and teach foraging class. Today I got too many things going, but we're gonna try it. Papa, so far it's not such a good year, but we're gonna go try to shake all the trees that I know, because I saved those. We're gonna go across the road, and I'm hoping Louis will give us a ride to a wagon ride, drop us off, and then we can walk back, because we're gonna go across the road. That's the only place has a lot of papa trees, and hopefully we'll find some. And whatever we see it, Louis told me he saw honey button, so hopefully last night rain brought some mushrooms. We'll go look for it on the way. But everybody ready then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What we do, whatever we pick, we share it with the whole class. We pick together, we learn together, and we share it together, take home, okay? And so far as the mushrooms that you guys collect, I have to check before you go home. So don't take it home before you go home. That way that I know for sure it's not poison. It's an edible, but I won't eat it. It's worst thing that you put it in your mouth. You think it's a dandelion is the worst thing. Ooh, but
Did you grab them?
No, so they're
really pretty. Let's see.
yeah.
Not bad now. I must try the worst one. It's not bad. Oh, it's bitter. Now it's... try it. Try it.
I'm curious.
No, at first it's pretty good. And then,
I feel like it's made of cranberry, but yeah.
flower is really pretty to white. Oh, it's gonna stay in my mouth forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, like at the start you're like, oh, that would be kind of nice, and then it starts tasting.
Whoa. Slow. It's a slow.
That is an interesting,
It's
like,
a slow killer.
it like, the flavor almost kind of like works its
Sweet.
way back to
Nice
your mouth.
and sweet and it's getting worse right now. Okay.
You're right, I don't know what you could do with that.
Everybody.
I think you put enough sugar on it, you can
Right.
really block a lot of it, but that's about it. It's hard to block the tannin.
It adds like an
Get
element
nice and
of some
fall
sort of
down,
puree or
color
something.
changing, you see? It's a poison ivy, and it's a nice and big one too. Nice and, okay. Oh, you know what, some people eat it very,
Just one.
no, some people eat the very, very tiny amount every day. So,
Build it up in your
yeah,
system.
yeah, that's what he says.
Like the Princess Bride. Like,
But I won't try it. I won't try it. Yeah.
I watched Daryl's Patton do
Esters, beautiful ester. I don't know how many kinds of esters are there, and like 20 different kinds of ester. But I use that for flower arrangement. It's pretty. Mix it together, add it together, and also.
some people are. Yeah. I also don't care to taste it.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I'll find it then. Yeah.
You know what this is? All violets.
very, very little.
Isn't it some sort of
All
rainbow-like
violets
thing?
are edible. These are violets.
I use violets to decorate cakes.
One of those popped in our
One of my favorites.
Like there's so many violets out there, different kind, wood violets.
Is this edible?
Yeah, these are good. You can eat these. Nice and pretty hard.
You could try it, the berry.
Yeah.
Right out of it. Here, I'll take it. Just tastes like green. Right?
No leaf.
I'll bite off. Yeah, it just tastes like green.
You want to try violet, Bella? Tastes like salad.
Tastes like green. I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of
A little piece, Bella?
This is,
Tastes like salad.
I think this one is,
almost like a blueberry leaf sort of at the end.
Tastes like
Homework. No, homework. My favorite one. Homework. It's really delicious one. I gotta find another one. You have to taste it. I gotta go over here. Oh, these grows in the wood, not actually in the field. These are not field weed. It's a wood weed.
Okay.
Look like this. And you kind of have to look just like it. Okay, and then
Is there something?
once you taste it, you won't make a mistake because it has that very nice flavor.
Oh yeah.
More you chew it,
man.
you're gonna love it.
Oh, it's like
You can,
celery root or something.
you have to taste it, understand. So this is my favorite one. Homework. It's in my salad, Navi's wild salad.
the thick
Parsley
end
and
piece. I can't eat that one.
together.
But all the
Yeah, more weed is.
really, really nice.
Let's go that way. It's cleaner.
Is it like this?
See the color different weed? Which one is the different?
Because I see that purple stuff. I don't know what that is.
Okay, that's called bugle.
What is it?
Bugle.
Bugle.
There's a bugle weed. There's a bugle boy. This one is bugle. Just say bugle. And these are edible too.
Really?
Yeah, this has a pretty pictures, and even the color is pretty and added in salad. I always put that in the salad, so it's color is pretty. And see these are all ground ivy. You can eat.
Oh, they're kind of pokey.
See all that? All
Right.
this is edible.
Oh yeah.
There's a plantain, common plantain. Whole
It's like a
thing
cat's
is
tongue.
edible.
Yeah, our kale was like that this year. I didn't.
No,
Yeah, or kale or arugula. I don't know which one it was, but it ended up at the
Find
bottom
out.
of it. It had this
But-
sort of thing.
Only
Not quite.
have just the poison ivy.
Nope, I don't like that one.
Because they're tender everywhere. Thank you.
Yeah, it smells really like.
I mean, everywhere. Nobody
Mulberry.
knows. Right. So mulberry, Korean people, you will not find mulberry bush in the Korea. Because we eat them all. We take them all. It's medicine from root to top. Whole thing is used for medicine. So what I
This
do,
was mulberry.
mulberry. Oh, sorry.
These have been cropping up in
So
our yard.
right now you can use
God, that
this
was
for tea.
nasty.
Dry it. Twigs, I cut them off and dry it, add it in tea, my crock pot. And the roots is the best medicine. And mulberry roots, you can always tell. You see the farmland, it's something like orange root, you see it? It's with the tractor always push it out in the end. When you see the orange root, that's this,
Oh.
mulberry root. And those are all edible used for the medicine. So you can find a lot of food. It just stop out in your front yard. You don't have to go too far. If you have a skin problem, use it. Common plantain and
Which ones are
it's this. It's really worse shape right now. That one.
That's
and
the
it's
one I told you to
really,
eat later,
really
right?
good eating,
Oh, I think
yeah.
that is
think
the
that's
one
the
you
one I
told her
said.
to eat.
And there's like 3-4 different
Put it on the
kinds
skin.
of plantain, but this is the most common one. You're gonna see it everywhere. And there's a longer leaf one called English plantain. Also, that is medicine and edible too. So if I see it, I'll show you. Everybody knows this weed, right? Okay, now this is same as that tall one. What's that tall one? Anybody know that tall one? It's a tall giant ragweed.
I'll stand over here.
I have a deer come visit me like every couple weeks, and I follow her around. She eats the ragweed first. So she likes to leave the ragweed. You can eat these when they're young, ragweed. There's a common ragweed, it's good for IBS. I add that on Navi's wild tea also. And when they're young, you can eat that too. I eat almost everything when it's not poisonous. So look at that beautiful behind you poison ivy. And they are all English walnut. It's all dying off. They're all English walnut, and not much of nuts this year. So beginning beginning of spring when I went out, there were a lot of papa flowers. That means we're gonna have a lot. So I thought, oh boy, it's gonna be good season. And when I went out there, when berries there, it's not much. And you remember when we did the class
Spring,
for
there was a lot of flowers,
we
yeah.
picked like over bushels
Yeah,
of
there was a ton
papa,
of them.
and we shared. And we had, matter of fact, we had too many. You remember the little boy had too much, is carrying it like that. Yeah, so we did, but well, we'll see what happens.
There you go.
Burdock, when it die off, it look like this. And the seed, if you want to plant it, please welcome, take it. This is really good plant to have in your home because the roots are really good for you. Japanese people eat this every day. The roots make you live long life and healthy. It is tasty. Once you dig it and you feel like, I want to dig that, and then you find like 2 leaves. Those are the best one when they have 2 leaves and it's nice and young, tender. And you dig that and you didn't feel like preparing because it's all black and ugly. But you wash it with salt and vinegar water, it comes off and nice and white. Then you kind of shred it, cut it, and you saute it in the butter and just salt and pepper. It was like so good. I said, okay, I'll go dig more. So that's what I did. I went dig more. So just remember, it's healthy and you can eat the roots. The only have to have 2 leaves to pick it young enough to eat it. And also you can eat the leaves, you can bear that bitterness like we just ate cranberry, just like that. But you can steam the young leaves and wrap it and eat it. It's really good for you. But anything bitter is good for you. And this has 5 leaves. Hanadu net tasa. Poison ivy has. There's a lot of things has 3 leaves, but this is Virginia creeper. This one is young one, don't have berries yet. So it has 5 leaves and almost look like a little bit of poison ivy. And this one is wild roses. Wild roses, I use leaves for tea. And in the winter, right now, if you go out, we're gonna find the red berries. It's all ripened. This is really good for tea and eating.